Hello everyone and welcome back to Tales of Vesperia. Gonna try this again. I was recording this just a minute ago and I got about 15 minutes in and then Hepburn crashed, Hepburn crashed on me and it was unrecoverable. I only spent like 5-10 minutes trying to recover it. It wouldn't let me put it through Handbrake. I couldn't put it into Sony Vegas. The video file was just completely worthless. So basically I had to scrap it. We're starting all over now. So I know basically the next 10 to 15 minutes of gameplay I know what's gonna happen. But let's do these skits and all. I've heard stories about monsters living outside the barrier, but it's really true. Did you think it was a lie? Yeah. Now I understand why everyone says the world outside the barrier is so dangerous. It's pretty easy to forget the monsters are even out here when you live on the inside. We'd better not let our guard down. Right. Japanese wolf. By the way, I was very pleased to see like 2 or 3 commenters left on the video where I said Japanese wolf, just said Japanese barker wolf in the comments. Much appreciated. I found it hilarious. Dead on hold. We're about to have a pretty long cutscene shenaniganery go down. Hopefully Hepburn doesn't crash on me again, because I don't have enough time to try and record this again. If I don't get this, like, I have the next hour to record, and that's it. I shouldn't even be recording an extra hour now after I wasted 15 minutes, but I really want to have these videos go up tomorrow. Do you think those knights followed you here? I wonder. Well, let's do our best not to stand out. Okay, and I want to catch up with Flynn as soon as I can. Alright, let's see if we can just pass through the hold. Spoiler alert. It's not going to be as easy as just passing through the hold. I have to go through this again. Oh, this is so tedious. Where's she off to now? This is basically a big tutorial thing on what weapon skills are. Welcome. I've got some nice gear in stock today. That's good. This blade was forged by none other than Awesome the Blade Master. It even comes equipped with weapon skills. No traveler should be without them. Feel free to give it a try. Huh? What do you mean? The special techniques contained in weapons. These techniques were originally passed down from master to pupil, but the Blade Master Assam used a special process to seal them within the weapons themselves. What a clever individual. Body Blastia can acquire techniques from weapons imbued with this power. I'm very nervously looking over at my computer screens to make sure, first to make sure that my audio is recording, which it is, and second to make sure that Hepburn doesn't crash on me again. With continued use, weapon skills can eventually be learned by the person using the weapon. My, this young lady knows her stuff. That about sums it up. I read in a book that the Cridia gave this knowledge to humans long ago. Whatever the Cridia are. Huh. I thought Body Blastia only let you use strike and magic arts. In order to find the fighting style that meets your needs, it's best to think carefully about weapon skills when choosing your weapon. There are even weapons without weapon skills that focus instead on raw attack power. It all depends on your preference. If a weapon has weapon skills sealed inside it, I'm going to go through this pretty quickly because I've already done it. It's basically just a big tutorial. Those weapon skills will be stored inside your Body Blastia when you keep the weapon equipped for a while. If you have a weapon equipped, you can use the weapon skills sealed inside whenever you want. However, if you unequip that weapon, you'll have to set the weapon skills to be able to use them. I think this is pretty similar to what Vesperia has in where it had mastery skills. Each weapon skill belongs to one of 4 different categories. When you set a few different skills, depending on what category they are, a particular glyph will appear on the core of your Body Blastia. So, if you had a bunch of weapon skills for attacking, you'd see a glyph called Fleck. That glyph lets you know the strength of your physical attacks has gone up. Try all of the combinations you can think of to see what they do. I'm afraid the sun would set long before I could explain them all to you. Did you get all of that? Yes. You learn fast. You should be able to read about all that in the young lady's book. I read that sentence wrong, but it doesn't matter. I can't imagine business is all that great in a place like this. Don't get me wrong, I'm not here because I want to be. There are monsters on the far side of the hold, so I'm stuck. Unfort. Monsters, huh? Did you hear that? Clearly not. And she's not listening. Huh? Did you say something? I said I'm going to go get some information, so you wait right there. No, I'll come too. That's alright. Go ahead and take it. It's pretty old and it has some pages missing, but it's yours if you like. What a nice merchant. Thank you very much. Is that book any good? It's fascinating. You can read it as soon as I finish. Alright, got the battle book that I'll probably never read. Alright, cool. Got that done. We can talk to a couple of people here. I didn't talk to everyone, but I talked to a few in the 15 minutes they got messed up. I'm about to head for Hepburn. It's rich in medicinal herbs and such. It's pretty good. Well then, I've had my rest. It's time to set off. Of course, it's not like I can go alone. I have to wait for everyone else to get ready. More resting for you then, I guess. I can't wait to get to Hepburn and do a little flower viewing. I don't understand this, man. A nice drink in the shade of the tree of Hepburn makes all that dangerous travel worth it. Whatever you say, dude. Woohoo, a trip. Gonna get on my wagon and make my deliveries. Everyone's waiting for this stuff. I'm sure they are. Child. Something else that someone wanted me to do, which unfortunately they don't get to see my first reaction because that's in the 15 minutes that messed up, but is to try to pronounce Estelle's full name, which is, yeah, when I first saw it, I decided, no, I don't want to, but then I was like, you know what, commenters asked for it, I'll do it. I'm probably not going to pronounce it any better than I did in the session that messed up. Estelle's Sidos Hirasin. Probably butchered the last name specifically, but you know, whatever. It's her fault for having such a complex, complicated name. We're about to have another round of cutscenes. Let's go. The British are coming! The British are coming! Quick, dump the tea! Do. Yep, everything's going wrong. Close the gates, you buffoons! Hurry! Hurry, get inside! The gate's closing. Her hair is just bright enough to potentially be a main character, by the way. Arrows! Bring the arrows! We need the arrows, stat! Where are the arrows? Shut the gate now! What are you idiots doing? Run faster! Curses, what are they doing here this time of the year? The monsters will fall back if we stop the main charge. Remember your training. And where are my arrows? Oh, there they are. Yeah, these boars do not appear to care about these arrows. Stupid little kids stopping, and she was running just fine until then. And it's like, you know what? We need some more drama to this moment. So just make the kids stop moving. Okay, they're all in. Close it up. Hold the gate. There's still more. Yeah, listen to freaking Kushina Uzumaki over here. Honestly, little kid deserves to die. I've already seen all this cutscene, so I know what actually happens, but it's the little kid's fault. Are all those monsters? Yes, clearly. You think some of them aren't? We just left the capital and things are already getting crazy. That's what you get for being a main character, Yuri. You shouldn't have had such interesting hair. That's it. I'm cursed. I know it. Look at, did you see how fuzzy? I didn't notice that the first time. Oh, wait a minute. That's not Kushina Uzumaki. That's Karen. My mistake. How many Naruto references can Chaos make in one session? The gates! But yeah, like, what's-her-name's hands were ridiculously blurry for a second there. Estelle's were. Yeah, get him. Japanese Goering. Well, what the heck? Cut it out! Stop being so Japanese at me. Estelle, you wait over. Hey! Help the girl! Whatever you say. But please, I can't get up. Ah, the monsters, the monsters. Everything is going to be okay. Probably, maybe. We'll see. I hate this so much. Random inanimate object that has sentimental value has fallen. Now you must put yourself in a... Rather than telling the little kid, like, hey, you gotta deal with it. That's life. You're like, ah, no, I'll just risk my entire life and existence on getting this stupid doll back for you. Hey, I can stand. Go into the hold. Hurry. Well done, team. Well done. My doll, Mama's doll. Yep, it's gone forever. Gonna get trampled. Really sucks, doesn't it? Maybe you can recover the remains. Hey, let go of me. You wait here. Yeah, Yuri is gonna unnecessarily risk his life for a stupid doll, not you. So much for keeping a low profile. Yeah, tell me about it, man. Yuri! I didn't even need to say that. Indiana Jones maneuver, go! Easy. Harrison Ford would be proud. Alright, well done, team, well done. How can I ever thank you? Oh, it's nothing, really. I'm not sure what I would have done if you hadn't cured me. Thank you. Oh yeah, a commenter also told me that Reped actually puts a sword in his mouth, which is hilarious. I love it. I'm convinced that Reped is the best character in this game, and it's going to take a lot of work. Either Reped's going to have to do some really stupid stuff, which I doubt, or like Yuri or some other characters we meet are going to have to jump through a lot of hoops to convince me that Reped is not the best character in this game. I'm just thankful that everyone's safe. Whoa. All worn out, huh? It really is dangerous beyond the barriers with so many ferocious monsters around. What did you expect, girl? This place could definitely use a barrier against a pack that big. Couldn't they install a barrier Blastia here? No, barriers are a precious resource. Isn't that just how it is? You're right, and with the current technology, we can't make any more. If only we could recover the secrets of the ancient Jiryo civilization. They created the Blastia. I'm getting serious Abyss vibes here, because didn't, Abyss also had the, ancient civilization that had made stuff, and, was that Abyss? Yeah, Abyss had made all of the... Wait a minute, that was Abyss, wasn't it? It's been a minute since I played Abyss, almost a year now, actually, because I was playing Abyss the end of last year, wasn't I? In, like, December or something? I can't remember. I know I did it before Vesperia. Actually, no, I think I finished it in February, just before Vesperia released of this year. So that's about 7 months ago. Tales of the Abyss. I'm pretty sure they had, like, yeah, ancient civilizations made these, all these phonon machines, but we don't know how to make them. I think that's how it was. Even if that were to happen, I can't see the Empire using the knowledge for the common good. Those dirty royal people. They're stupid trash nobles. You two there. I'd like to have a word with you. So why don't you let us through? I'll beat those monsters to a pulp with these fists of mine. Oh, speaking of Abyss, the minute I saw these guys, I immediately thought of the God Generals from Abyss. How many times do I have to say it? These monsters are tougher than you think. You dare to doubt the power of the monster hunters? Look at me! I'm so skilled I don't even have to use my eyes. I just cover my eyes. That's how good I am. And look at how big this sword is. We can destroy literally anything. Look at the scars on this guy. We're unstoppable. Stop! Oh no, his eyes are kind of there. You can kind of use his eyes. That was highly unnecessary. Yeah, he can swing a giant sword. He's really impressive. Stay out of this. You knights cheated us out of a job back there, and now we're gonna work off some steam. Hey, hold it. It's always the same with these guild idiots. Great, we'll never get through as long as this keeps up. But Flynn is headed to Hallur, and we're so close. Well, getting caught by the knights wouldn't be too fun. Let's find another way through. Good plan, good plan. We'll do the skit in a second. These blasted monsters, I can't believe they could stop us. Ah, it's enough to make my heart filled with hatred. And then these guys just go ... Alright, let's do this skit. We made quite a scene, didn't we? I was so worried once those knights noticed us. I told you we couldn't stand out. You're the one who just jumped. I can't just look away when monsters are attacking someone right in front of me, right? What's so funny? I'm sorry. That sounded just like the way Flynn described you, that's all. What does Flynn do in his spare time other than describe Yuri to women? He often said that you would never turn a blind eye when someone near you was suffering. I almost didn't read that in time. Well, next time you see him, you tell him I said that he's the same way. I'll do that. Alright then. So, we're almost caught back up to where I was. I went into here. This is the guard station. The Apooch hasn't crashed, has it? No, it says we're still good. So far, so good. Hello. This reserve of provisions is for the use of the border guards. I'm very sorry, but I can't let you have any. I feel like that guy's not actually that sorry. This station is for guards only. All unauthorized personnel must refrain from entry. Yep, got it. Cool, I'm just gonna go through this unauthorized entry point if you don't mind. And there's actually a very interesting character for us to go look at here in a second. So, nothing there. We're gonna climb up this, and we're actually gonna go to the right first. Last time I did this, I went to the left first. But the right is a dead end where it's just a guy to talk to, but I did it in the session that the Hepburn crashed on, so I'm gonna go over here and do it. We're almost caught up to where that crash happened. So here in a second, we'll be back to me being completely blind with the game. Blind as in I don't know what's happening. Hey now, this is my own private VIP seat. Hurry up and climb back down. Yeah, it's basically all that's there. So now that we've done that, there is a small bit of dialogue we have to go through with a character over here, and then we should be good to go. Hello. Hey, hold on. Hello. I beg your pardon, but what are you looking at? Humanity at work. Their tenacious attachment to this life. Alright, so clearly, like, as we can see here, long white hair, looks like a fairly complicated outfit from the little bit of it I can see, talking about humanity in general when the main characters walk up to him. I think it's pretty obvious that this is not just a villain, but possibly the final villain of the entire game, maybe, or somewhere around there. Definitely someone very important. But, like, 97% sure this is a villain. 69% sure, because that's the best number to go with. 69% sure that it's, like, the final villain of the game. Why? Why must humans live the lives they do? You want to know how to make a good final villain? Just, have him look out into nothingness, question humanity in general, and be very confusing about it all. They fight for a share of They fight for a share of monopolized technology and hurt even those closest to them. Huh? Are you talking about Blastia? I can't speak for anyone else, but it doesn't seem to me like there's any reason why we get dumped into the world. But once you're here, you just do what you can to give this life everything you've got. Perhaps there is truth in what you say. Hey! Alright, see you later. Probably at the end of the game when we have to fight you to the death like 3 times in a row as you rapidly transform. He's gone. What was that all about? Got me. They say the heat can make people go a little crazy. Clearly what the problem was there. Is it hot? Alright, cool. So now we're back to where I was. There's nothing over here to the left, if I remember correctly. Just a blocked path, yeah. Alright, so now we're back to, this is where my recording last time crashed on me. The Hepburn seems to still be going fine. I hope that that was just like a very rare occurrence where it busted on me. I used to use the Hepburn all the time before I got into Elgato, but the Elgato stuff I have can only record through HDMI cables. I don't have, there is one Elgato capture card that can record component, which is what you have to use for the PlayStation 3. But I sadly do not have that Elgato. I have 3 different Elgato capture cards. None of them are the one that works with component. They're all HDMI. So that's why I have to use my HD PVR 2, which, honestly, HD PVR 2 isn't that bad. It's just not that great. It has some issues. Hey, it's Karen Uzumaki, only, like, way more attractive. You there, how about coming to work for me? You'll be paid, of course. I like where this is going. Yuri obviously does not care. Watch your manners around the president. Well, what do you say? What do you mean watch my manners? All I did was turn my head to the side. Hello? So it's not bad manners to try and buy someone without even introducing yourself. Yeah, you tell him, Yuri. Watch your mouth. Dude, you better watch your... Yuri's gonna cut your freaking cool glasses off. You're just as charming as I expected. I'm Kaufman of the Merchants Guild, Fortune's Market. We handle everything from trade to distribution. Guilds, huh? Got? Earthquake. Oh, they're gonna break through. You see, I'm in quite a tight spot, and it's all thanks to these tremors. Oh, was this actually an earthquake, not them just ramming into the gate? I'd rather not know, but was that the work of a monster? Yes, the Lord of the Plains. Lord of the Plains? He's the leader of that pack of monsters. The leader? Man, there's some amazing things out there. I mean, it's, like, not that amazing. Do you know if there's another way we can cross the plains? We're in a hurry. I'm afraid you'll just have to wait for the Lord of the Plains to leave. Or we can murder it. I like murdering. In video games, specifically. Don't ever try and take that out of context. I guess there's no point in getting worked up over it. But I can't afford to just sit and wait. I'm going to get a second opinion. What do you mean you're going to get a second opinion? Yeah, go follow her, Riphead. You're with a guild that does product distribution, but you don't know any other routes? I could hire you and just charge through once the leader moves on, but you don't seem interested. Clearly. Basically, you're Karen, and I'm Sasuke, so incredibly not interested. If it's bodyguards you want, why not hire the knights? Are you forgetting that we guild members have thrown away our rights as Imperial citizens? No, but thank you for the exposition. Once you leave the Empire behind, you can't expect them to help you a whole lot. I'm pretty sure for some money they'd help you out. So naturally, the Imperial Knights would never deign to escort the likes of us. I promise you a good amount of money will change their minds. Wow, you really stick to your principles. Without that level of determination, one could never hope to run a guild. Well, maybe you could use your determination to do something about that Lord of the Plains. Go to the Quay Woods that lie to the west of here. If you pass through the forest, you'll come out on the far side of the plains. That doesn't have nearly enough murder for me. But the fact that you guys aren't going that way must mean we have some surprise to look forward to. I like a boy with quick wits, but I like one that doesn't waste a potential investment even better. Thanks, I owe you one. Maybe I'll talk to you about that job if we meet again. I'm sure we'll meet her again. She's got a fancy name and bright-colored hair, so she has to show up at least 3 times throughout this playthrough, I'm sure.